Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Tweedy. If you've been enjoying my videos, hit me with a subscribe, hit me with a like. It helps me a lot. Also, I've started up YouTube memberships. You should see a link in the description and a join button by the subscribe button. If you're interested in that, maybe getting a set with me, maybe requesting a character, check that out. All right, yo, what's going on YouTube? So, today, well, you guys are going to see this video in probably like a few days, but today on January 19th, I ended up playing in a tournament hosted by Stacy. It was a $250 tournament, and it was a pretty good tournament. It was pretty stacked, too, as you can see by the bracket, which, you know, these days, like, you don't get a lot of tournaments that are NA only, and it has, like, a prize pool. Most tournaments, it's like you got to play in an exhibition, a bunch of exhibitions to qualify, or it's open to all regions, and it gets very laggy. So, yeah, so Stacy ran a tournament where it was just $250, anyone could enter, stuff like that. And I actually ended up winning the tournament. But I didn't get any footage of it. I didn't stream it, nothing like that. Because honestly, I had the shits. I had to shit multiple times during my tourney run. I didn't want to do a stream where it was just me shitting and waiting on matches. You know what I mean? I felt like it would have been a bad time. But I did end up getting the match replays for my last two sets. It was single elimination. So I only had to win 4 or 5 sets to win the tournament. I didn't end up getting my first few matches. And I just wanted to go over the bracket here. You had me, obviously. You had players like Aztec, Gambler, Full Auto, Coldest, Turkey, Mega User, Diddle, Sekuron, Cease, Sully, Too Easy, Luddy, Gunter, Pop Tart, Hijinks, Sunio, Mighty Unjust, Scar. I think Scar actually DQ'd, though. I don't think Unjust actually beat him there. Sure are you, Pain. So as you can see here, like, Unjust lost to Sunio, Pain lost to Unjust, stuff like that. The match that I didn't get recorded that was a good one to record was me versus Aztec. So I actually, so I was expecting to play Gambler because Gambler was very close to me in the bracket. But Gambler ended up losing to Aztec 3-2, which, you know, it's not uncommon that Aztec beats Gambler. They go back and forth. I would say that every time they play, it's 3-2 either way. And Aztec ended up beating him 3-2. And I ended up 3-0ing Aztec. And, I don't really feel like I'm like a much better player than him. I just feel like in the Geras Kotal Khan matchup, it really comes down to like strike throw and who has the read on who. And I just really had the read on him. I don't think he ducked or jumped one of my throws in the set. And there were a lot of times where I made him think I was going to throw and then I hit him. So just, you know, MK11 101 type shit. So after that, I ended up playing Mega Bros. And I have the match replay for that. And I have the match replay for Grand Final. So we're going to go over that right now. Let me switch back over to PS5. What's up, chat? I can see the chat again. So, okay, let's go. This is match 1. I ended up going with, you know, the tried and true Geras. He ended up going with his Jackie. Now, the last few times I've played Mega Bros in tournament, he's actually beaten me with his Jackie. He's a very, him and the Mighty Unjust in particular are pretty underrated Jackie players, and I feel like it's because they don't main Jackie, you know what I mean? Like Mega Bros, he's more known for like maybe his Geras, maybe his Baraka. And then Mighty Unjust, of course, he's kind of like a rewind type of player where, you know, he plays like the whole cast type of deal. But their Jackies are very good. They actually give me more problems than a lot of mains. And yeah, the last couple times me and Mega Bros played in tourney, which I think the last time was in like a Slayer bracket, he actually ended up beating me. So this is I was trying to get my revenge here, you know what I'm saying? Or there, I'm getting a big combo, 38%. Yo, what's up, Stacy? Yo, shout out Stacy. Stacy's actually the one who ran this tournament. Giving us a nice prize pool, giving us some nice competition. Nice grabs there. Now, like, one more grab, and I'm going to be within kill range by Jackie. Right there, I got the air-to-air. He broke away, but I got the short hop, little mix-up. Little mix-up. Now against Jackie, I like to run away and sand trap, but I gotta watch out for leap. Obviously, like that's the big thing, because like if I sand trap and she leaps, you know that's big damage, and it's not the best risk reward, but I feel like the fact that Jackie has to come in on me, I feel like it's still not that bad, right? Like yeah, like the risk reward of sand trap versus leap is not that great, but I don't have the sand trap. You know, I could just play like straight up neutral, I could just sit there looking for leap and stuff like that. But I still like to throw out sand trap just to give them like a sense of urgency. You know what I mean? Like no one wants to sit back there and get chipped away at. You know what I mean? I don't care who you are. Right there, he did far leap. He got away with it. I didn't anti-air or anything like that. Right there, I got opened up. I tried to anti-air a little bit too early. Right there was like kind of a weird scramble where I whipped my flawless block attempt. He whipped his down 2. Stand solid. Nice empty jump in the shimmy. That's, you know, that's a Jackie player classic these days. They like to, because you're always waiting. You're waiting for goop. You're waiting for jump 2. You're waiting for stuff like that. So Jackie players, what they'll do is they'll just empty jump in either throw or 1-1. Obviously, if you go to tech the throw, you'll get hit by 1-1. You know, just typical good MK11 shit going on from the Jackie players. Right here, I'm waiting for leap. He knows I'm waiting for leap, so playing cautious. Yo, what's up, James Wash? I'm just going over my matches from a tournament I played earlier, y'all. So, sorry if the chat interaction's not as much as it usually is. Right there, he had a nice neutral jump on my forward 3. Normally, forward 3 will catch people jumping like that, but Jackie's hurt box when she jumps is just so small. It's so small and it's so so horizontal. So I gotta do stuff like you saw me do right there, like with the instant jump 1. You gotta get kind of creative to anti-air Jackie compared to other characters. So he did the far leap to get in there. That's gonna be big. It's not gonna. Yeah, he didn't get the KB there. I don't know if the KB would have killed, but he got a nice pickup there with 1-1 into down 1 dash punch. That was good. That was really good. All right, so here we are in match 2. We ended up getting what is that? Sea of Blood. I don't know the map name, but right away I'm looking to use the interactable. I got the left side, so I'm looking to use the interactable. It's basically free chip. Nice neutral jump there by Mega Bros, but he didn't end up getting the punch on the grab. And then I did a neutral jump that I actually meant the forward jump there, though. I remember getting irritated at that. Right there, I got a nice combo, nice grab. The thing about Gearus, like in his current state, right, especially with my variation, is you have to throw confidently, right? Because on block, whenever you do something on block with Gearus, you're going to be like -7 or even unsafe. But most of the time, you're going to be -7, right? Keep it safe with the gauntlet, stuff like that, or like with 1-1. So they're going to get their turn unless you like flawless block. But just flawless blocking all the time, it's kind of maniac. You're going to lose more than you're going to win. So you got to throw confidently with Gearus, right? Because you know they're going to be wanting to block you. Number 1, because they know they get their turn for sure if they block you. And number 2, because Gearus does so much damage. So Gearus isn't a character you want to be not blocking against. So I got to throw a lot to win, you know? Right there, he whiffs up 2. I don't know what he was going for there. Maybe he was going for that like Shoryuken move. Right there, I barely missed the armor breaker, but I get the throw anyways. Mega Bros plays Gearus himself, and one thing I notice is with players who play Gearus themselves, they're very good at mixing up the timing on breakaway to make it to where I can't really get the armor breaker. Right there, I blocked the goop kind of late, but I was still able to get the down 1 anti-air conversion, which is, you know, pretty tough, but I got it there. So that was a quick match too. I'm tying it up 1-1. All right, so here we go in match 3. Step into Goro's lair. He starts out with the leap. I don't really do nothing about it. I was being overly cautious right there, which, you know, sometimes against Jackie, you got to be. She's got so many options in the air. Sometimes it's just hard to contest, and sometimes you just got to be patient. Right there, I tried to back 2 to stop the approach. Just didn't work out. I got a nice hit confirm there, though. Just down 2, and he's got breakaway, so if someone's good at mixing up the breakaway timing, sometimes it's not worth it to go to sand trap, because if you miss sand trap, you get no damage, right? But if you down 2, you get a good chunk. So against a player like Mega Bros, who is really good at mixing up the timing on breakaway, sometimes I'll just go for down 2 just to get that damage, just to get that life lead. Right there, he got back 2, but he didn't end up confirming anything. And it's a little sloppy on both ends right here. A little slop. Right there, I did a nice job deconfirming the 4-2 string, because if I would have continued it would have dropped and he would have got full combo. But right there, I wanted to do dash at 1 with sand trap to kind of shimmy him, kind of mix him. But he did wake up into jump maybe or something. And I got the 1-1 hit into the sand trap. I've been backing off a lot in this set, like as you can see right there. So what happened was probably he expected me to back up. So he probably woke up jump, woke up something like that. And so when I did dash at 1-1, it just hit him. Right there, he's getting a big juicy 2-bar combo with Jackie. Gonna do 30, almost 38%. Right there, I missed a sand trap. He doesn't have bar, though, but still he's going to get a nice 18%. Ooh, right there, I tried to anti-air with 4-3, but the Goop just came in clutch and got me, man. Goop's so good, got no hurt box. Hard to deal with. Ooh, yeah, so right there, a lot of times when I'm like -1, like after that 2-4 string, I will do something to chase Jackies because they'll normally backdash on my down 1. Because obviously you're -1 with Gears, down 1 is going to either trade or beat out whatever they want to do. But Jackie can backdash and then hit you, whip punish that down 1. So my counter read to that is I'll actually do something to chase that. But Mega Bros wasn't even playing that mind game. He just went ahead with the quick mid and beat me. But that was like 4 sequences ago by now, though. But there I got a big combo, and he's at chip life right here. So my read here was, can I pause? Or no, it'll fast forward, fuck. So my read here was, he wasn't exactly on chip live. So I thought he was going to block what I was going to do and then, you know, play his mind game from there. So I just threw him. I tell people stuff all the time about how, like, to be good at MK11, you just got to hit him or throw him, you know, whenever it's going to work. And, you know, it's true. It's true. It sounds simple, but it worked right there. So after going up 2-1, he switched to his Baraka. And he's actually got a pretty unique Baraka variation. So he goes with the back spikes. I think it's called Spine Burst, right? And he's got the low stab. And what makes it kind of unique is he's got the extended string, as you can see there with like the long down 3 he's got. And the long down 1 right there. And he uses that long jump in as well with it. And it's pretty hard to deal with. He's been beating me on Kombat League a lot with this variation. And I didn't know if he was going to pull it out here because normally he's been beating me in tournament with Jackie, like I said at the beginning. So I didn't expect him to pull it out, but he has been beating me with it in Kombat League. So, you know, I wasn't too surprised. And I'm starting out good here, though. I'm spacing him out, getting the grabs, getting the sand traps. Baraka does do pretty good against Gears once he gets Gears cornered. But until that point, it is kind of hard for Baraka. You know, he has to get in on sand trap. He has to deal with Gears' you know, normals and stuff like that, his grabs. Kind of an uphill battle for Baraka outside the corner, but once he gets the corner, though, it can be tough. Now, right there, I tried to anti-air with 4-3, which if he did jump kick, it would have worked. But because he had that disjointed jump 1, like weird jump in from his custom move, I actually got hit. Which that was throwing me off in this set. That was throwing me off. See, right there, it's kind of a tough situation for Baraka. Right there, I really threaded the needle, punishing that 4-2-1. That's actually really hard to do. Normally, you'll just get hit because those moves are so fast. Like, I believe 4-2 is about 8 frames, and I believe the second hit is 8 frames as well. So, in order to get under it and punish and do stuff like that, you really got to thread the needle, or you just really got to outspace him. Which in the corner, you know, there's not much way to outspace. Now, right there, he actually doesn't have anything to use the forward 4KB off of, I don't think, because he doesn't have Blade Charge, and he doesn't have the command grab. Yo, what's up, Hannah? Right there, he flawless blocked my, how do you pause in here? Can you? Right there, he flawless blocked my 4-2 after the Spine Burst on block, and he didn't go into Fatal Blow for some reason, and that kind of threw me off. So it just created like a mad scramble after that. And I should have just blocked. I should just stay patient. I could have just Fatal Blowed him. After blocking his Fatal Blow, the set would have been over. But, you know, that's not how it plays out sometimes. And honestly, I was pretty flustered after he flawless blocked me and didn't Fatal. Like, in my mind, I got flawless blocked. I was like, okay, the round's over. But then he did like stand for into like a whiffed low. So I was pretty flustered after that, and I just didn't make the best decisions. If you're just joining the stream, I'm reviewing my matches earlier from Stacy's tournament. I didn't stream or make or record them myself, so I'm just going over the match replays of the last 2 sets I played in it. Yo, what's up, CJan? Right there, he went for down 4 into that low. I see a lot of Baraka's doing that. That's pretty good. And if you notice there, he flawless blocked after Spine Burst. Again, he's doing a really good job of that. You can tell that's like one of the main things he's looking for. Yeah, he does it there too after the low stab. The Baraka players who use these type of variations, like with the low stab and Spine Burst, they're very good at flawless blocking your counter folks or outspacing them, you know what I mean? So you never know quite when it's like your turn when he's on top of you. So you're kind of giving up, like... And right there, he ties it up 2-2. But you're kind of giving up, like, the damage of Gutted for, like, the spacing and mind games of, like, the low stab and spine burst and stuff like that. Which, at high level, that's, you know, probably going to be better, to be honest. All right, so here we're going into Game 5. I was pretty nervous here because, honestly, like, I don't get a lot of Baraka experience, especially not Barakas that are, like, this good and playing, like, that low stab and spine burst, especially, like, his variation, because I've played some other good Barakas who use this who use a similar variation, but never this exact one with the extended poke, so I was pretty flustered here. And, this set was, the winner of this made it into the money, so I was like, dang, like, you know, I better win this. Right there, I'm starting out with some jump-ins and some grabs. Typical Tweedy shit, you know. 2-4 into grab. Typical Tweedy specials. You know, if there was a Tweedy restaurant, those would be the specials on the menu, you know. 2-4 into grab, jump in the grab. Right there, he gets a hit, but that's the downside to the non-gutted variation, right? Is, you know, if you do find that hit, you're not going to get as much, so it's not as easy to make a comeback. You know, Prodigy, what up, Eric? Pressure me with 2-1. Yeah, with Gears, you really got a down 4 in the corner against Baraka, because you're down 1, it's not really going to... Like, do you see how he's spacing me there, 4-2-1? Like, down 1's not going to work. My mids aren't going to work, so you really got a down 4 Gears. Right there, I'm trying to forward 3. It traded. Getting that down 4 going. Right there, he opens me up. He doesn't confirm into anything, though. He could have got a lot more there. There, I thread the needle again with my 4-3. And he doesn't break there. He's probably expecting a sand trap. So I just went and fully completed it. Right there, I outspace him, but I don't know. I guess it was nerves. I just didn't whip punish. I was pretty nervous here, not gonna lie. I really want to advance and make it into the money here. Right here, I hit him with the Tweedy special, the famous back 3, back dash, back 2-2. I had a YouTube comment about that today, actually. Someone asking me why that works. And I feel like it's just a recovery of down 3, right? Like, down 3, it has not very much recovery on it. And the way it looks like it would have more. You know what I mean? And by the time people are like, oh, I blocked down 3, let me press, I'm already gone. You know what I mean? So, it works. No, I didn't play in Slayers. All right, so this is Grand Finals versus Pop-Tart. He had a good run in this tourney. He beat Sunio, Sully, and he beat someone else, too, to make it here, so... And he goes for a command grab right away. I jump over, get the stand 4 choke. Typical Kodal Gearus shit. You know, I'm always looking for that command grab. He's always looking to either... Basically, this matchup, man, it's just like... It's all about, like, strike throw mind games. Like, and whoever makes the better reads on it is going to win. Like I said, like, when I 3-0'd Aztec earlier in the tourney, it was just... I just had all the reads on strike throw. And so far, like, Pop-Tart's having the reads on me, like, as you can see. Ooh, right there, he went for down 1. I expected a command grab, so I jumped. He down 2s me and then converts. That's just, like, extremely high-level play there. Pop-Tart's formidable, man. He doesn't always get his credit because he's a COVID player, right? Like, he wasn't around before COVID. Yo, Slayer, thank you so much for the big raid, bro. But he's the only player, I believe, to beat Ninja Killer and Scorpion Prox in tournament. And he got top 8 at CEO. He's one of the more accomplished players recently, you know what I mean? But a lot of people don't know how good he is because he came up during COVID, you know what I mean? And a lot of people, they stopped watching after Final Kombat. Maybe they looked back into the scene during, like, Wii Play. But that's really it. But, like, certain players have been doing work online and then even offline when they've gotten a chance. And Pop-Tart is definitely, like, one of those players. Right here, I'm trying to close out this round. I threw him, like, a lot this round. Pop-Tart, he knows that, like, obviously, like, with Gearus, if he blocks me, I'm going to be, like, -7, like, right here. So I got to guess between, like, strike throw, maybe mash. So he knows that I don't want to be in that situation. So he just makes me throw over and over again. And if he makes a read on that throw, I'm fucked. I actually don't remember what happened right here. Oh yeah, I went for the throw. Yeah, because man, he makes me throw him a lot, man. That a player like that is scary, bro. A player who is gonna make you throw them, like, because here's the thing, man. With a lot of these MK11 characters, like, they don't really have like 50-50 mix-ups. So you could sit there and be like, you just got to throw me 8 or 9 times to win, man. You can sit there and like play like that. Like Pop-Tart plays like that, Gambler plays like that. And it's hard to play people like that because any of your throws, they could just be like, okay, now I'm going to do something about it. You know what I mean? Now I'm going to fucking do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, playing players like that is so scary. Yo, what's up, Sunio? What's up, Shunes? What's up, Castle? And right there, I went for the shifting sands, but he ended up catching me at forward 1-2. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was really frustrated with the way that match went, like the way he was playing the matchup. It really had me flustered. So I ended up actually switching to Frost. All right, so here we are in game 2. I actually switched to Frost. There I missed the whip punish earlier. I could have got at least the back forward 4 there, something. Now, my Frost has been doing good lately, but I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of like sloppiness in these games. I feel like it was part like, you know, me just playing Gears the whole tournament, and I think it was part like, see, like right here, I dropped a combo, it ended up turning into his combo. You know what I mean? Like shit like that, you can't afford it. I feel like part of it is like, because my Frost is doing pretty good right now, like just in general, but I feel like part of it was like nerves, and part of it was I had been playing Gears the whole tournament. Maybe I should have done a few warm-ups matches with Frost, but like you see right there, and then you see again right there, I do another combo that ends up turning into his combo. But right there, he doesn't fatal blow though. He doesn't fatal blow though there for some reason. Right there, he gets to grab. Yeah, and he gets the 4-1 counter poke. So that was a rough round. Like two of the hits I landed ended up being drops. Not only were they drops, but they ended up becoming combos for him. So in my state of mind right now, it's like it's tough, you know, because he just went up 1-0, and it was honestly a match that had me pretty frustrated, the Gears match. And then I dropped 2 combos that end up being his combo. And then the next round, he ducks my throw right away. So I was pretty flustered at this point, but, you know, I just tried to keep it together as always. Now, he's not doing the best job flawless blocking back 2-2, but I think it's because he knows my mind games, right? Like, I like to do, like, back 2 into fucking Augur and stuff like that. Right there, I get a nice combo, didn't drop it for once. And Frost's corner pressure is just really good. Now, one thing that threw me off here in this set, when I switched to Frost, was he was very good at the matchup. Like, he would flawless block the Augurs, he would flawless block the jab strings. A lot of people don't do that. Number one, because they expect those gaps to be filled or to just not come all the time. And number two, because like Frost isn't really played, right? So I don't expect someone to just be floss blocking all my shit. So he must be in like a clan with like a Frost player or something like that. Because he was blowing up a lot of my stuff. Yeah. This is Pop-Tart, yeah. Right there, I got him with the down on the Augur, the Tweedy Classic, the combo that's not a combo. The combo-less combo. Man, he was ducking all my throws with Frost. Like, that's 2 back-to-back. Like, the only 2 times I've thrown so far, he ducked. Ooh, right there, I missed it. With Frost, I have trouble punishing throw sometimes because her stand 1 is so stubby, like it doesn't reach. And then you might say, well, back 1. But the problem with back 1 is when you go from crouch to back 1 really fast, you do back 1 too, you get back 1 into bomb. So what I need to do is just do back 1 Augur, but obviously you lose a lot of damage in that case. So it's just something that I gotta work on. Right there, I did jump back into the lunge, got the dub, tying it 1-1. Tying it 1-1 like honey bun in the sun. All right, here we go, going into game 3 of Grand Finals. It was a single elimination tournament the whole way. There was like a 3rd place match, I believe, so technically there was 1 losers match, but for most of us, it was just you lose, you're out. Right there, I did stand 3 into back 1, plus 3 into the 11th frame mid. You know, that's going to catch a lot of people, especially if they don't know that stand 3 is plus, or if they think I'm going to throw, which Pop-Tart thought I was going to throw a lot, apparently, because that was my 3rd throw with Frost, and he ducked it. He ducked all 3 so far. He's 3 for 3. Right there, I get the K-Bizzle. Now, that was actually bad Frost knowledge by him, because you want to always break against her back 2-2 KB, because she can't get anything if you break. She can't get there in time. So that was actually bad Frost knowledge by him, but I don't know. Maybe he just likes to save defensive meter, but I don't know. I feel like in that situation, you always want to use it. There, he actually missed a hit confirm. That's pretty rare for Pop-Tart. Right there, I get an anti-air. That was so scary. If I anti-aired a little late and he hit me with that jump one, I would have been dead. You and Wad should do a Frost battle. Here's the thing, right? Like, if it was tournament and I was playing against a Frost, I would play Gearus. I like that matchup, Frost versus Gearus. And also, like, I don't really care about being the best with Frost or nothing like that, or being the best with a certain character. But here's the thing, even if I was, being the best with a character on YouTube comes down to how many subs you have. It doesn't have anything to do with how good you are, you know what I mean? So, like, I could beat Waz, but his YouTube channel is still way better than mine, so it doesn't really matter. So if I played Waz, I'd probably just play Gearus. So he wasn't doing disc on block a lot versus my Frost. He was doing, like, parry or nothing, just being -5, which I'm curious about why that was. Maybe he didn't like the spacing mind game after EX disc against Frost, because whenever he plays against my Gearus, he does it every time. Every time I block forward 2-4, he does disc, but against Frost he like never did almost. Like he almost always did. That was a nice false block. He almost always did parry or nothing. So I don't know. Maybe the disc spacing, like where it leaves you, maybe he didn't like that against Frost, because Frost is good from that range, man. Like she's got down 4, she's got projectiles, she's got jump in. She definitely plays that mind game better than Gearus does. Right there, I dropped the end of the combo. No big deal, though. I was still plus there, so no big deal on that drop. Right there, my jump-in whipped. Her jump-in's actually, like, not very active. And one thing that I wasn't doing a good job of, as you could see in this set, or especially in this match, was I was spending a lot of my meter, like, really fast. And because of that, I actually landed a couple hits where I had no bar. And you don't want that with Frost, because Frost, her 1 bar damage is really good. Like she gets like 28 to like 32% off of 1 bar with microburst, but off meterless she gets like almost nothing. Like you get like hit into spin, or like hit in the head. You know what I mean? Only doing like 12%. So you really don't want to hit someone with no bar with Frost. You want to save at least 1 bar at all time. And that match I didn't really do a good job, but I ended up mashing it out there at the end though. All right, here we go into game 4. I'm up 2-1. Right there, I started with 4-2. He's been walking back a lot, so, you know, I made the read of 4-2. 4-2 is a low reward, high risk move, but sometimes it's good to throw out. Yeah, this is gonna be on YouTube. That's why I'm not interacting with chat too much. I'm still interacting with you guys, obviously, but normally I would be just like shooting shit with chat. But yeah, this is gonna be on YouTube. That was a nice false block. He finally false blocked back to 2. He wasn't false blocking it a lot all set, but right there he did. And right there he went for that parry, but I wasn't doing a good job dealing with parry. I didn't punish it like 1 time, I don't think. Do you use Melina? I can, but no, not in like tournament or nothing. I'm actually the best Melina, though. I mean, who won the Melina only tournament? Me. That was a really nice anti-air there by Pop Dart. Forward 1 into uppercut. That was a really good pickup. No, it's not your bad, Rebel. It's not your bad, bro. There's nothing bad about that. I'm trying to be careful with my projectiles. Obviously, like, I got to be careful with the trade, because if disc hits me first, I'm going to get KB'd. That was a nice air by him. Ooh, see, he's so good at that. Floss block in that second drill. A lot of people don't do that. He dropped the combo, though. That worked out for me. Got the combo, got the corner. Nice up 3. Ooh, that was a really... I made the most of that right there, that punish. Into the... Because most of the time, right, like I was saying, Frost doesn't get a lot meterless. So if you do land a hit meterless, you want it to be back 3, right? Because back 3 is like her one thing that launches without bar. Right here, he's almost dead, so I'm cashing out. Want to give him down to chip life. Right there, he ducks my throw again. Doesn't get the punish, though. That was weird pushback on my throw. Kind of robbed him there. I get the poke. And I'm on tournament point right here. Right now. Yo, later, T-Blaze. And GG's earlier. Right there, keeping it plus. I got that wake up 1-3. Let's go. Now, he wasn't really breaking too much. I looked for the break right there with the head, but He wasn't breaking too much. Pop-Tart doesn't break a lot in general, I feel like. Which is good, you know. You don't want to get hit with those breakaway beating specials, because, you know, that could injure Knight right there. Like a Conor McGregor left hook on that sheen. So one change he made that I didn't go over is he switched to the cat once I won a game with Frost, which is pretty smart. The cat is pretty good against projectiles and stuff, so not a bad idea. Right there was a nice outspace by me. Now, he tried to get up and punish my spin, but I realized that, so I EX'd it. I tried to get the 1-3 stagger into throw because he was false blocking 1-2 or 1-3-2 and stuff like that. So I just did 1-3 and then tried to throw him, but he wasn't having none of that. He down one me, threw me again. Made my up 3 whip. Didn't quite punish it, but still got me. And he tied up 2-2. He tied up 2-2 like Scooby do. Drank some of my blood, fucking smashed my head. Now, in this match, in this Game 5, this was Game 5 to determine the tournament. I was really nervous for some reason. I haven't been playing in tournaments too much recently, so I've been a bit more nervous in tournaments than I usually am. Right there, I get the nice whip punish with back 2 into the auger. Keep it simple, forward 2. I was looking for a breakaway, but he doesn't really break away too much. Right there, I dropped the confirm. Now, I remember I didn't, it's not really that I missed the confirm. It's just I pressed like too many buttons, you know what I mean? And that canceled out my special. So that was unfortunate right there. That could have been huge. And I would have had the corner to start. Right there, he flawless blocks my auger. That was really good. He drops the combo again, though. He dropped that combo a couple times a set. Right there, I get the, and see, I dropped it again. It was just, man, I was so nervous in this game. It was 2-2 for the tournament. You know, one of us is going to live forever. The other's not. I'm just going to imagine. That's how it feels, though, when you're in 2-2 grand finals. Feels like that sometimes. Right there, he gets shimmied, and I dash up and grab him anyways. Obviously, I should have just committed to 3-3, 4-4, but I didn't think he would get shimmied, but he did, and then I chipped him out with that projectile. I'm on tournament point right here, y'all. Tournament point to close it out. The winner lives forever. in the histories. Imagine. Right there, I down one is unblockable. Should have got a bigger punish, obviously, but I was just so antsy, so I just down one. Right there, he jumps again, and again, like a shitty little conversion by me, bro. It's just the nerves, man. Knowing that the winner is going to live forever, it's just hard to not be nervous. Yo, some 10. Right there, I was not doing EX Auger on block because he's false blocking this, so I was just chipping away with regular one. Regular Auger does like 2%, so I'll just do it all day. I don't give a fuck. Like, I probably like shaved off like 10% of his health doing that. Right there, he gets the corner back on me. Ooh, nice anti-air though by Pop-Tart. I break away. He doesn't command grab. That was smart. He would have got punished if he did. Right there, I don't punish the parry, but I punish whatever he tried to do after. And right there, for some reason, he thought it was going to punish, and then he just dialed that shit in. And I got a big punish. What he thought was going to be a punish turned into my big punish. And there he goes for down one command grab. He thought that I would be respectful and block. I wasn't. I was a fucking psycho, and I got the tourney dub, boys. Got the tourney victory. Took home a large chunk of that 250. That's some dinners right there. I appreciate everyone for checking this out on YouTube and for watching the stream right now. Appreciate y'all. That's going to be it on the YouTube side. Later.